Hello guys, I'm back again with yet another video, and today I will mention the best budget studio monitors for you. Do you own a studio monitor, or do you want to buy any of them? Well, if you already own one and it isn't mentioned in this video, you basically have nothing. Don't hate me, but give them a look. They are amazing. Starting off the list with the first product from JBL, which is the JBL 305P MK2, which is the best overall. You already know that whenever I have to talk about speakers, I always mention the JBL company because for real, when it comes to speakers, they make some of the best ones. The version of studio monitors from JBL is called the professional one. It consists of a very fancy design that will look very good in your studio, and besides that, still has a very good price. The dimensions of the speaker measure 14 to 12.2 to 13.93 inches, and since it comes in pairs, then these measurements are for each. The weight of the speakers is 4 kilograms each. The speakers are both two-way speakers that give very good sound quality. An important feature of these speakers is that it has dual integrated Class D amplifiers that provide 82 watts of power and a frequency response of 49 Hz to 20 kHz. As per their connectivity, these speakers are wired, so you definitely need a cable to turn them on. With a stereo output mode, the speakers give both high-frequency HF and low-frequency LF transducers that provide impressive bass and lower harmonic distortion. The special part of the features that you have in these speakers is that they also include boundary equalization, which is one of the most well-known forms of audio processing in studio monitors. There is a double flared shape of the port, so it gives great low frequency, and also the turbulence is totally reduced. The JBL 305P MK2 with 100 hours full power test gives a lot of years of reliability. This studio monitor, based on its price tag, is one of the monitors that have the best features that are in a way the same as the ones that cost more. Number 2. The second studio monitor that I will mention right now is the PreSonus Eris 3.5, which is the best for the budget. These speakers have a two-way connection, which is wired and with Bluetooth, but since we are talking about budget studio monitors, then the wired one is the right one to talk about. This type of speaker comes also in pairs, and the measurements are 6.4 to 5.6 to 8.3 inches and have a weight of 2 kilograms. So that means that they are flexible because of their weight, since other studio monitors weigh more. The design is pretty much the same as the first ones that I mentioned, and they are also two-way speakers, and the sound that comes from these studio monitors is considered as a sound that you can trust. As mentioned at the beginning, these studio monitors are wired and include 3 types of audio inputs. It includes very flexible TRS and RCA inputs, rear panel and front panel stereo for the use of mobile audio devices. The sound quality of these studio monitors is immersive. They have a very smooth and even frequency response of 80 Hz to 20 kHz. Let's not forget to mention that the studio monitors can also be used for gaming, and they basically have the same technology as the large ones that deliver studio quality sounds. The reliability of these studio monitors isn't too high, and maybe you can't use them for many years, but when you consider the price, they are in a way worth it. The studio monitor is one of the cheapest products that I will mention, since it is under $100. And if you like small studio monitors that have a low price tag, then this one is the right choice. The third studio monitor that is worth the money is the Mackie CR-X series, which has the best connectivity. Now, the CR-X series from Mackie are studio monitors that have a professional sound quality for studio. Coming in pairs and with a 3-inch size, these speakers have a very pretty design with black color, and at the edges have a slightly very pretty green line that makes these speakers even more attractive. The dimensions measures 5.5 to 8.1 to 7.1 inches and the weight of 3.5 kilograms. So the dimensions let us know that these speakers aren't very big and give us the possibility of moving them whatever we want pretty easily. Just as the other 2 speakers that I already mentioned, these studio monitors are also two-way speakers that offer perfect studio quality sound. The connectivity includes RCA and also aux input. There is also another version of CR-X that includes a Bluetooth connection, which allows you to get connected more easily. Another feature of these speakers is that you can also plug in your headphones at the headphone output on the front panel of the speaker, so you can listen to it more closer. Another part that is included with the speaker is a speaker wire that lets you connect both speakers with each other, of course. The frequency response of the Mackie CR-X series is 80 Hz to 20 kHz. The studio monitors may be also a perfect choice for gaming speakers and also as bookshelf speakers. I know that connection is an important issue when it comes to different devices, and especially those that have to do with music or sound. This studio monitor gives a solution to those that like multiple connectivities. Moving on, the fourth place is for the famous Alesis Elevate 5MK2, which has the best bass. Alesis Elevate 5MK2 is very well known when it comes to studio monitors, and many people around the world use them. The design of these speakers that also comes in pairs is very pretty, that comes in only one black color. They have a very clear and clean surface that perfectly shines, and they are made of wood. The measurements of these speakers are 8.7 to 7.25 to 10.6 inches and a weight of 5 kilograms per each. These studio monitors are also two-way speakers that allow you to listen to mixes and different multimedia content with clarity and full sound. The speakers also have a volume control that is located in the front panel of them. The frequency response of these speakers is 56 Hz to 20 kHz, and the connectivity includes RCA and jack inputs. The special feature that these speakers own is that they also include the bass boost switch that you have at the back of the speaker, and it has excellent bass response and clarity. A special feature about these speakers besides the bass is that they can separate high and low frequency drivers with crossovers where the audio is basically divided. The speakers also may be a good choice for gaming, video editing, and also mobile devices. By the company that produces them, it is said that they last more than 10 years, but I think that it is just a number, and they may last for like 3 to 5 years depending on their usage. If any of you guys is a fan of bass, then this studio monitor is the right choice for you since it has impressive bass clarity. And now, last but not least, as the fifth one, is the irresistible Pioneer DM40, which has the best frequency response. These speakers are the most famous speakers from Pioneer that became favorite studio monitors for many people. Also coming in pairs, these speakers don't differ too much from the other studio monitors that I already mentioned, because somehow the studio monitors look kind of the same. The dimensions measure 15.6 to 10.6 to 13.9 inches for each speaker, and each of them weighs 5.5 kilograms. The speaker don't have a shiny surface, they have a matte black color that would look very stylish in your studio. Like many other studio monitors that are already mentioned, these speakers also have the volume control on the front surface. The frequency response of these speakers is 70 Hz to 30 kHz, which is the highest response compared to the studio monitors on our list. The speakers include a standard RCA and TRS connection and a stereo mini plug. The sound quality on these speakers is impressive, and it also includes a two-way bass reflex that produces sound with a combination of high frequency and low frequency. The Pioneer DM40 studio monitor for some people is considered as their best friend, which can last very long since they are very durable. The Pioneer DM40, as mentioned, has the highest frequency response from the all, and if you want a higher range of production of your music, then this is the best one. Conclusion: was I right? Do you have any of them, or as I mentioned at the beginning, you have nothing? These were the 5 products that made me throw my basic speakers out of the house. They are really amazing for those that like quality and don't like to spend a big amount of money. The links to these products are added in the section below, so you can easily find more information about them. Thank you for listening. See you again. Peace out.